I'm sorry to disappoint you, but that train was only to catch your attention. This topic is not about trains, at least not entirely, although they are part of the story. This story is about Greenbelts. The story of the spatial planning concept begins in London in the beginning of the 20th century. The city was very cramped and crowded, but a new technology, the railway, enabled a new kind of growth, suburbia. But soon the suburbs swallowed up huge parts of the countryside, and not everyone was happy about that. In 1938, the Greenbelt Act finally was established. It took another 14 years to establish its exact boundaries, but since then it has been hugging London and protecting the beautiful British countryside to save us all from the suburban hellscape. Many more cities were implementing Greenbelts, but did it work? Well, let's look at a local example. In fact, I'm standing in one. There is Groningen, the Europaborg, and I'm standing in the green-blue belt, which are nature-protected areas. And it's quite nice. There you have the city, and only a short bike ride away you have abundant green spaces, which you can also use for recreational purposes, but is also very important for nature, as the unique ecosystem then has space to just live around, unbothered by the city. Ottawa and Toronto in Canada, other cities in the UK, Portland, Oregon, Munich, Germany, and even Seoul in South Korea are all cities with greenbelts. So, the problem of sprawl was hereby finally solved, and we lived happily ever after in our beautiful cities with abundant access to the countryside? Well, unfortunately, not quite. You see, the cities kept on growing in population, but there was no more land to build on. So what happened? If there's not enough housing, the prices went up significantly. Also because no one wanted dense housing anymore. Well, the demand for housing wasn't going anywhere, so it gave rise to a completely new problem, which is frankly quite ridiculous. This is Ottawa's built-up area, and this is its greenbelt. Those are developments that spurred outside of the greenbelt, and those should quite frankly not exist. Those make commutes just even longer and destroy all of the benefits that a greenbelt has. So, did the concept of a greenbelt fail, and we should get rid of them altogether? Absolutely not. Just look at cities that don't have greenbelts and you will have a clear answer. Let's take Houston, Texas, for example. This is Houston's built-up area in 1975. And now in 2015. The change is massive. Do we really want all that area to be taken up by sprawl? So what should be done? Having greenbelts is not ideal, but also not having them is not a real alternative. One way forward may be to densify existing areas. That way, the valuable green spaces can be kept while meeting our growing housing demands. Getting into more detail would be too much for this video, but I'm not the first one to talk about this, so I will put some links for wonderful videos in the description. Thank you for watching.